As the old morning bugle call of the covered wagon trains fades away among the echoes, another true Death Valley Days story is presented for your entertainment by the Pacific Coast Borax Company, producers of that famous family of products, 20 Mule Team Borax, 20 Mule Team Borax Soap Chips, and Boraxo. Well, old Ranger, what's your story about tonight?
Yes, sir, it's a story about one of the worst bandit gangs that ever operated in the Southwest. And how the Texas Rangers finally cleaned them up, lock, stock, and barrel.
Oh, a cleanup story. Well, that fits in perfectly with my announcement. For where there's any cleaning up to be done, 20 Mule Team Borax will do it quickly and easily. Take the bathroom, for example. The tub, wash basin, chromium fixtures, mirrors, tile or linoleum floors, all can be kept spick and span with 20 Mule Team Borax. And since 20 Mule Team Borax doesn't contain soap, it cleans without leaving any soapy film or gritty sediment. And you'll find 20 Mule Team Borax just as helpful in the kitchen, too. A little borax and a damp cloth will help keep your refrigerator fresh and sweet-smelling. In fact, all your food containers, bread and cake boxes, chopping bowls, pantries and cupboards should be washed regularly with 20 Mule Team Borax and warm water. Of course, 20 Mule Team Borax has many uses in the laundry, the nursery, and in all parts of the house. That's why so many housewives depend on 20 Mule Team Borax to help them with all of their cleaning. And that's why they always keep a supply of 20 Mule Team Borax on hand. One package in the kitchen, another in the bathroom, and a third in the laundry. With spring cleaning almost here, you'll want to take advantage of the extra help 20 Mule Team Borax gives you. So next time you go shopping, get a supply of 20 Mule Team Borax. Thank you. And now, old Ranger, let's get back to your cleanup story.
Well, Dresser, this is the true story of Sam Bass, sometimes called the Robin Hood of Texas. But I want to say right now that Sam Bass was no Robin Hood. He wasn't much different than any modern gangster. He started out with the same chance to be an honest American citizen, but he ended up one of the most feared train robbers in the whole Southwest. The strange part of it was that in his youth, Sam Bass was nicknamed Honest Eve and had a job working for Sheriff Dad Egan of Denton County. But later, he fell in with Joel Collins and his gang and started robbing stagecoaches. But popular belief to the contrary, they found there wasn't much money in that, so they decided to hold up a Union Pacific train. On September 18th, 1877, Joel Collins and Sam Bass, with 4 more companions, rode into Big Springs, Texas, about sundown. That night, a few minutes before old number 4 was due to come puffing into town, the 6 train robbers was ready for it.
Here she comes, boys. Hey, Sam Bass.
What is it, Cap?
Have you got that station agent's hands tied up good?
Sure have.
All right, boys. See that your bandanas is tied good and firm. We don't want no one to see our faces.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, mine's on good. Mine, too.
Now, don't forget. Every man has his work to do. Me and Bill will tackle the engineer and fireman. Jim and Tom, what's your job?
We'll grab the conductor and then stand guard while you bring up the engineer.
That's right. Sam, you and Jack got the most important jobs. You got to get into that express car where the gold is.
Don't worry, Cap. We'll get in if we have to tear the door down with our teeth.
All right, boys, scatter. Here she is. Now, give us some hot lead, boys.
All right, station agent. Remember, if you cross me, I'm going to put this gun right down your throat. Which is the express car?
The second one.
All right, come on. Jack, push the gun this rib and make a move.
Oh, don't shoot. I'll do whatever you say.
All right. Now holler in at that express messenger. Tell him to open the door.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie Miller. Open the door.
Who is it?
It's me, George Barnhart. Open up.
What was that shooting outside?
Now, that was nothing. A couple of the boys were a little high.
Tell him you got a package.
I got a package for you, Charlie.
All right. I'm opening up. your hands and keep 'em up.
What the devil?
It's a hold-up. Get up there, Jack.
Get off this car out.
Oh, don't hurt him, Jack. He's got to open that safe first.
Hey, did you get that express car open?
Yeah, it's open. Come on, help look for money. Here, give me a hand, Jake.
Hey,
Yeah, thanks. See any money?
not yet. Where's your money, Agent?
I ain't got nothing valuable with me.
Hey, you wouldn't lie, would you? Hey, what's this? Look, Jack, safe is open.
Shucks, this is like taking candy from a baby.
Hey, look there. Paper money. Must be $400 or $500.
Oh, did you find anything, Sam?
Sure, climb in.
I'm coming.
Look, Cap, safe is open.
Yeah, that safe's no good. Here's the safe we want to get into. This is a through safe from San Francisco. It's probably full of gold.
Open that safe, you coyote, before I let a big chunk of daylight through you. Hurry up about it, Agent.
I can't open that safe. It's got a time lock. It won't open till it gets to Omaha.
Don't give us that kind of stuff. Open that safe.
On my solemn word, I swear I can't open that safe. Here's my papers to prove it.
What's he talking about, Cap?
I'm going to shoot him in the leg. Wait a minute. Don't hurt him. He's telling the truth. These papers show that safe is locked for keeps. Can't open it. So let him alone.
Hey, wait a minute. What's in those 3 boxes? Hey, you. What's in those boxes?
I don't know. Probably lead casting.
Oh, we'll see about that. Hey, Cat, give me a hand.
Yeah.
This box is heavy as a house.
All right. Lift her up and drop it. That ought to crack it.
Well, I'm a ring-tailed monkey. Look, Cap, it's $20 gold pieces.
Grab those boxes and let's go, boys. We're rich.
Well, Joel Collins was right. They was rich. They got $60,000 in gold off that Union Pacific train. The only trouble was, one of the gang lost his bandana in the getaway, and F.M.F. Leach, a storekeeper who had sold it to him, recognized it. He trailed the bandits all by himself, and one night, while they were gathered round their campfire, Leach crawled up behind a clump of mesquite and saw him divide the gold.
That's all of it. Divided up square and equal. $10,000 apiece.
Boys, we're on easy street for life. That away clean as a whistle. Well, don't none of us be too sure of that. We still ain't out of hot water.
That's right, Sam. We all got to be on our guard. And the best thing for us to do is split up in pairs and separate.
Hey, it's a good idea, Cap. Posses will be looking for 6 of us in a bunch. We can make our getaway better in couples.
That suits me. I'm going back to Missouri. I promised my wife I'd bring her home a hat full of gold from this country, and I'm doing it.
And I'm going back to Danton County. Me too, Jack. Got a lot of friends there. I know plenty of places to hide out.
All right, just one thing before we separate that we got to do.
Hey, what's that?
We got to take an oath never to squeal and never to be taken alive.
I'm for that.
Me too.
All right, Sam, you take the oath first then.
All right. How do I do it?
Just say, I swear I will never reveal to anybody the names of the men who helped hold up the UP train.
I swear that I'll never reveal to you.
But they didn't know that even while they was discussing their plans and swearing eternal silence, the storekeeper, Mr. Leach, was listening and watching. Next day, he wired the express office in Omaha a description of the 6 men and the roads they'd be traveling. In a few days, 3 of the men was dead, shot down by a posse. But Sam Bass escaped to Denton County and organized a new gang of bandits. He hid out near Cove Holler, and a farmer named Jim Murphy often bought food for Sam or give him shelter in his house in exchange for UP Double Eagles. But finally, Jim Murphy was arrested for protecting and assisting Sam and his men. They put him on a train to take him to Tyler. Some say Murphy was a yellow dog, and some say he was a brave man who risked his life to help rid Texas of a dangerous outlaw. But anyway, on the train, Murphy thought of a way he could save his own neck.
Now listen, Jim. Why don't you do the smart thing and tell me everything you know about Sam Bass?
I've told you all I know, Marshal. I don't know where he is. I'm not one of his gang.
All right, my lad. I guess you just have to serve your time, then.
Oh, don't say that, Marshal. I want to help. Now, listen. I've got a plan.
Well, talk fast. You'll soon be in Tyler, and once I lock you up, I'm through with you.
If I help the government catch Sam Bass,
Will you drop the charges against me and my father and brother?
No, I can't promise you anything like that. That's up to the district attorney.
But look, I can join Sam Bass's gang. I know I can. He's looking for me. Suppose you fix it up so I can go free for a while. I'll join Bass and find out where the gang is going to stage another holdup. Then I'll get word to you at the Texas Rangers to make them capture him. If I do that, will you hit me off?
Do you mean what you say? Have you got nerve enough to try a thing like that, or you're just lying to try to get away?
I'll do it. I swear I will, if the district attorney will drop those charges.
Well, I'll talk it over with him. Maybe you'll see it your way. But mind you, I don't make any promise.
Well, the district attorney agreed to the plan Jim Murphy outlined, and to make it still easier for Murphy to join Bass, they fixed it so it'd look like Murphy had jumped his bond and run away. So, a few weeks after Murphy joined up with Bass and his outfit, Murphy sent word to U.S. Marshal Johnson that Sam Bass was going to hold up the bank at Round Rock. By this time, Sam and his men were camped near a cemetery outside of town, ready for the big holdup. Sam had already looked the bank over and gotten the lay of the town. While they was waiting for their horses to get a good rest, Sam, Frank Jackson, and Seaborn Barnes rode into town one day for a drink.
Howdy, strangers. What do you have? A red eye. Leave us a bottle. Yes, sir. Here you are. What's yours, sir?
I'll take the thing. What's yours, Sam?
Give me a cigar. You mean you don't want a drink, Sam?
Not right now.
Maybe later.
All right, bartender. Vamoose. Vamoose. We got business to talk over. We don't need your help.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess I can take a hint. Just holler if you need anything.
Don't pour too much of that stuff in you, boys. Then we got a job to pull first thing in the morning. I don't want you nursing hangovers.
Yeah, then you better help us empty the bottle, Sam.
No, thanks. I'll wait a while.
If you don't want a drink, Bud, why did you come in here?
Yeah. See that gal over there by the piano?
You mean the redhead?
No, the yellow-haired dog. Oh, you mean that scrawny one? What do you mean, scrawny? She's slim and pretty, and she's a friend of mine.
A friend of yours?
Sam, you ain't fell for no skirt, have you? Will you two mavericks stop yapping a minute? This gal's all right. She comes from Indiana. That's where I come from.
You mean she knows you? We better get out of here.
What's the matter with you, Frank? You turning yellow?
No, of course not.
You sound like Jim Murphy. I ain't ashamed of who I am. I'll tell anybody who I am if they want to know.
Now, wait a minute, Sam. You know I'm only thinking of your own health. All Jim Murphy worries about is his own skin.
Hey, where is that guy? We left him at the blacksmith's in Old Town, getting his horse shot. Now, when you finish your drink, go out and round him up. I don't trust him very far out of my sight. We should have killed Murphy that time at Frankfurt when we heard he was a spy. I never believed that story. Anyway, they'll never put a rope around Sam Bass's neck. We rode right through that Yellow Lake ambush at Salt Creek, didn't we? This newfangled ranger outfit can't stop us neither.
Don't forget, Sam, them cavalry fellows was Easterners. The Texas Rangers is ex-cowboys, and they can shoot.
Now, let's forget about them ranger coyotes. Now, listen, Sam. What about this yellow-haired gal? Where does she come into this picture? Well, I met her in here a couple of days ago when I come into town to size up the bank. Heard her singing a song, and I liked her and I liked the song. That's why I come in here. And I want you fellas to hear that song.
Well, I ain't much of a judge of singing.
Me neither. Well, I am. And this is a darn good song, because it's about me. Huh?
What's that?
I thought that'd make you sit up. Hey, Annie, come over here, gal. I never knew before, Sam, that you was a music lover.
That's good. A music lover.
Hey, you're getting drunk, Frank. Watch yourself.
Howdy. What can I do for you?
Hello. Have a drink?
Okay, I'll take a beer.
One beer for the lady.
Are these your cards?
Yeah. Boys, meet Miss Annie.
Hello, miss.
Howdy. Now, I was in here a couple of days ago. You remember me?
Well, I sure do. Wouldn't expect me to forget a handsome figure like yourself, would you?
You ought to see his bow legs, miss.
That's enough, Frank. Apologize to the lady before I skin you alive.
Oh, why, sure, Sam. I didn't mean nothing.
But what am I apologizing for?
A gent don't talk about legs in front of a lady. You meant limbs.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, miss. I apologize. I meant you'd ought to see his bow limbs.
Never mind my legs. Limbs, I mean. You better leave that liquor alone.
If you gents are going to fight, excuse me.
Well, don't go away, miss. I'm sorry. Listen, Annie, you recollect that song you sang the night I was here before?
Say, I sung over 50 songs that night.
I mean the one about that hold-up fella, the one who tapped the UP at Big Springs.
Oh, you mean Sam Dash.
Yeah, that's the one. Funny I forgot that name.
You want me to sing it again? Is that it?
Sure. Would you do that? And, here's a little something for your trouble.
Oh, thanks. What? Why, this is a $20 gold piece.
Sure. You ever seen one before?
Not many. Say, you don't need to give me that just a song.
That's all right, miss. It's worth $20 to have a pretty gal like you sing a song special just for me.
Danger, you and me ought to get better acquainted. What's your name?
Well, that, miss, is a very personal question. Suppose you just imagine I ain't got a name.
Oh, of course, if you want it that way.
That's the way I want it. Now, let's hear that song.
Hey, Jerry, pull yourself together and tackle that piano. Give me the tune for that song about Sam Dash.
Say, Sam, I thought you said you was low on cash.
I am. That was the last of the UP gold.
Can you toss it to that gal for a song?
Sure. There's plenty more where that come from.
Yeah, that's right. What's $20?
Yeah, sure.
Have a drink, Sam. Come on.
Sam Dash was born in Indiana. It was his native home. And at the age of 17, young Sam began to roam. He first came up to Texas, a cowboy for to be. A kinder-hearted fellow you seldom ever see. Sam used to deal in race stock, one called the Denton mare. He matched her in scrub races and took her to the fair. Sam used to coin the money and spend it just as he. He always drank good whiskey wherever he might go. And left the Holland ranch in the merry month of May with a herd of Texas cattle, the Black Hills for to see. Sold out in Cluster City and then got on a spree. A harder set of cowboy you seldom ever see. On the way back to Texas, they robbed the UP train and then split up in couples and started out again. Joe Collins was his partner, were overtaken soon. With all their hard-earned money, they had to meet their doom. Sam made it back to Texas, all right side up with care. Rode into the town of Denton with all his friends to share.
Over there singing, cut it short.
Hey, who do you think you are?
The young ladies are singing to us. I'm sorry about that, and I got to talk to you strangers. I understand you're carrying guns. I'm Deputy Sheriff Grimes.
Say, you got a nerve stopping me like that.
Don't give me no back talk, Annie. I allowed once before how I'd run you out of town.
Hold on there, Grimes. You get mighty tough with females, don't you?
Seeing as how yours are free with my name, stranger, what might yourn be?
I reckon it ain't none of your business.
What's the matter? You ashamed of it?
No, I'm proud of it. My name's Sam Bass. Reach for the ceiling, Sheriff.
Are you all right?
Sure, I'm all right. Is he dead?
He's dead as a doornail.
I'm sorry about that. He's the first man I ever killed. But he started to shoot when I had him covered.
Look out, Sam. Here comes another deputy across the street. I can see his badge.
Get out the back door, Barney. Lead our horses around the side.
I'm on my way.
If anybody gets in your way, plug them.
Hey, Sam, did you ever see a place empty out as fast in your life? There must have been 50 fellas in here 2 minutes ago, and now there ain't nobody but the dead sheriff.
And here comes another one looking for trouble.
You mean here goes another one?
You shouldn't have shot him like that in that bright sunlight. He couldn't see us even. We're going to have a fight on our hands getting out of this town. We done it before, so I reckon we can do it again. Come on.
Hey, you head toward the alley, and I'll follow you packing up shooting as I go.
Sounds all right to me. out of here fast. Good gosh. Who that just crossed down the road?
What is it? Yellow legs?
Can't be cavalry. Must be rangers.
Look out, Sam. There's a fellow with a shotgun. I got him, Sam.
Yeah. He got me, too. I'm shot in the side.
Hang on to me. You'll be all right when you get on your horse. There's Bonnie with our horses now. Come on. I'll hold you up. We can still make it.
Thanks, Frank. I'll be all right when I get on that cayuse tomorrow.
What's the matter? Sam is shot. Hold that horse steady.
Down. The guy that got burned on the road.
Easy, Sam. Up you go.
I'm hurt. Pretty bad.
You're all right, Sam. Come on. They want shooting. We've given them money's worth. Come on.
But Sam wasn't all right. He was dying. Barnes was shot and killed before he could mount his horse. Sam and Jackson, his closest friend, escaped out of town and outrode a posse that followed him. But Sam made Jackson go on and leave him hidden in a live oak grove. He knew he was dying, but he wanted his friend Jackson to escape. The Texas Rangers found him breathing his last. He died, refusing to name any of his companions in his various robberies. 2 days later, he was buried in the town's little cemetery beside Seaborn Barnes and Deputy Grimes, who had already been laid to rest. There were a handful of men and one woman at that strange burial. One woman was Annie, the dance hall gal.
Let him down easy, boys. He's paid for his sins.
Yeah, and I gotta hand it to him. He was game to the very last.
Did you hear the Rangers questioning?
Sure did. He couldn't pry a thing out of him. He stuck by his pals all right.
Yeah, but it's a good thing the state is rid of them. Those bad men gotta go. They're giving Texas a bad name.
That's right.
Excuse me, Mr. Hobbs. Do you think the preacher would mind if I spoke to him before he says his prayer?
Well, I don't think so, Annie. Oh, Parson Withers. Annie here wishes to say a word to you before you make the funeral sermon.
Oh, what is it, sister?
Well, there was a song he liked awful well. Mr. Bass, I mean. I'd like to sing it to him before they throw the dirt on his coffin.
What sort of a song, sister?
It was a song about him. And now that he's dead, I've written some special verses to it.
Let her sing it, Parson.
I brought Joey along with his guitar to accompany me. Mr. Bass would have liked it. I know he would.
Very well, sister. You may sing.
Thank you, Parson. Go ahead, Joey. Sam met his fate at Round Rock, July the 21st. They peeped for sun right above and emptied out his purse. For Sam is a corpse now and 6 feet under ground, and Jackson's in the bushes trying to get away. Jim Murphy barked and good gold and didn't want to pay. The only shot he saw was to give poor Sam away. He sold us Sam and Barnes and left their friends to mourn. Oh, what a fortune Jim will get when Gabriel blows his horn. And so he sold out Jim and Barnes and left their friends to mourn. Oh, what a fortune Jim will get when Gabriel blows his horn. Perhaps he's gone to heaven. There's none of us can say. But if I'm right in my surmise, he's gone the other way.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today to plead forgiveness for this poor creature who lies here at our feet, broken and disgraced. We know that you, in your wisdom,
Hank, look over there. Who's that riding in the graveyard on horseback?
Yeah, I don't know. You'd think whoever he is, he'd have a little respect for the dead.
He's heading right this way.
Now, that's Dan.
Goodbye, Sam. Here's flowers from your old pal.
Hey, it's Jackson. Sam passes best friend.
And so ends another of the Old Ranger's true stories of Death Valley days, made possible by your regular purchases of 20 Mule Team Borax, 20 Mule Team Borax Soap Chips, and Boraxo. Since this started out as a cleanup program, we'd like to say a few words about Boraxo, the modern hand soap that cleans dirty hands. We're sure that every member of the family will like Boraxo because it not only helps remove all kinds of dirt, but it leaves the hands feeling soft and smooth. That's because Boraxo is a special combination of fine toilet soap and pure borax in powder form. There's no grit or caustic in Boraxo, nothing to roughen or redden the hands. Best of all, Boraxo works quickly and efficiently in any kind of water, hot or cold, hard or soft. And its rich, creamy lather gets right down into pores and creases, under fingernails, and floats out dirt. If your family hasn't tried Boraxo, get a few cans tomorrow and see how enthusiastic they'll become over this new, modern hand cleaner. Put a can of Boraxo in the garage or basement for Dad. You'll soon find that Boraxo helps remove automobile grease and oil or ground-in garden dirt. Set a can of Boraxo in the bathroom for the children. They'll be delighted at the quick, easy way Boraxo removes stubborn play dirt from hands, elbows, and knees. Finally, keep a can of Boraxo on the sink. You'll find it's just the thing to help remove kitchen stains and odors from your hands. Boraxo is packed in a smart-looking red, white, and black metal can with a handy pour top. It's on sale at grocery, drug, and department stores. Remember, Boraxo cleans dirty hands quickly and gently. Now, let's hear what the Old Ranger has in store for next Tuesday.
Well, Dresser, although most folks don't know it, a piece of the famous Plymouth Rock is set in the brick wall of the courthouse of the Death Valley mining town. How this rock got there and what it means makes a mighty interesting story. I hope that all the school children will be listening in because I'm sure they'll enjoy this unusual program. Remember, folks, next Tuesday evening at 9 o'clock.
Death Valley Days, announced by Dresser Dawson, has come to you from San Francisco. This is the National Broadcasting Company.